He's kind of fading away now. His daughter has taken over the church. Oh, she's in charge. Suffer not a woman to have authority over a man. Okay, whatever. Is there, and I heard her say, let me tell you, trying to preach like a black woman. And she's in a totally inappropriate clothing with spike heels. Everywhere I put my foot on the White House lawn is holy ground.
Called to preach to the world. I was out working in the inner city and I put Brad in little backpacks then, took him in. Little did I know some of the exposure that I gave to him would not always be the best thing for him, but God is using it now. He's laughing. I didn't know. It's your testimony, son. He's laughing. I'll wait till you tell it. Just do this right now. I took him into the hood, thinking I'm doing like a good thing for Jesus Christ. They're over there gambling and doing all kind of stuff and beating my kid up. And stuff where I'm like, I didn't know some of this. Well, you're looking like, oh, y'all gonna make some mistakes as a mama too. Don't look at me like I was the only one. There's all kinds of stuff, but I really, in the heart of hearts, Brad, felt with the limited knowledge that everything I was doing at that time was right by God. I really wasn't going, oh, he's gonna be exposed to crack and drug sales and abuse and beating up and all kind of stuff. You see, everything in your life has a price to pay.
See, that's the spirit of feminism, spirit of Jezebel. A behind the scenes controlling woman that makes sure things get done. Even though she can't be out front, she can make sure it's done out front. And I want to tell you something, church. Human rights can never replace God's righteous requirements. Women have rights. Everybody's got rights. You know, the Christian really doesn't have a right. You have the right to die for the name of Jesus. You have the right to preach the everlasting gospel of Jesus Christ. We don't walk around with this world crying about lack of rights and more rights. We go around crying because this world is dying without Jesus and people are going to hell. And I walk around crying because in my congregation and in my listening audience, there are people that cannot endure sound doctrine anymore, and they're going to depart from the faith. I remember when T.D. Jakes was having these Woman Thou Art Loosed conferences. Did it just get uncomfortable? Or are you just waiting to see what I'm going to say? Well, let's just move on then. He's kind of fading away now. His daughter has taken over the church. Oh, she's in charge. Suffer not a woman to have authority over a man. Okay, whatever. But when T.D. Jakes was having these Woman Thou Art Loosed conferences, I was appalled at 50, 60, 70, 80,000 women showing up in a coliseum, football stadium, an auditorium, hoping that this man could say the magic word, use the magic phrase to set them free from all of the agitation in their life, the emptiness in their life. They filled it up and listened and hoped and longed for. I estimated in my own mind, you include a plane ticket to wherever. And then you got to get hotel rooms. And then you got to eat. Hey, no place that has a convention has cheap food. And then you have to register to get to it. Before you walk through the door, you got to lay down hundreds. And then when you get in there, and this is for all these people, sorry. When you get in there, you hear some stuff, and then you got to give an offering. You got to give a seed offering so that what you heard works. What you heard won't work until you give an offering. Hey, that enlivens it. That resurrects what you heard. So then you give an offering, and before you know it, you've spent thousands of dollars to go hear a man say something that makes no sense. It didn't come out of here either. I heard it. And so I ask you, if you went, if you're watching me online and you went, did you get loosed? Did it work? Did you buy your deliverance? If you did, why'd you go back next year and the next year? And why did you buy all the books so you could read them and mark them up? Folks, this is a scam. And it goes on every week in this country by some big-time mega something or another. Somebody, man or a woman. By the way, T.D. Jakes had as his sidekick a little lady called Paula White, Pastor Paula White, who I heard personally say, God told me to tell somebody, you're going to give $100,000 today and your family will be saved. Or that's the same one that was preaching and said, yeah, I'm going to lay hands on you, but I won't lay hands on you till you lay an offering right here on the altar. Right? What is that? That's a false prophetess. That's a self-appointed prophetess who is a heretic and a blasphemer. The things I've heard her say about Jesus Christ is blasphemy. The things I've heard T.D. Jakes say and not say is heresy and blasphemy. And why'd you pick them out? Because I don't have time to pick out 100 more. Oh, by the way, Paula White is the woman that the president appointed to be his faith advisor. She has an office in the White House. She's available to the president to give him advice on faith, to keep him apprised of the evangelical temperature. She is there, and I heard her say, let me tell you, trying to preach like a black woman. And she's in a totally inappropriate clothing with